Okay, so I have to record this now or it will leave me. So here's the deal. In order to get to where you're trying to go, you will have to contradict yourself. You will have to do something that you learned was not good for you to do while you were on your journey. So what this looks like is you overcame something and you set a boundary that was helpful and successful for you with your evolution, with learning more about yourself and learning how to set healthy boundaries, learning how to trust yourself, learning how to love yourself, learning how to give only to the things that can give back to you. You know, all that stuff that is done when you're on the journey. Now, to complete the final test, to get over the finish line, you must do something that it's almost like you have to relax on your own boundaries, if that makes sense. It's almost like you go from one side of the field all the way to the other side of the field. And the other side of the field is where you make the touchdown, okay? And then you now, in order to win or in order to actually score, you have to go back to the middle of the field. And it feels like you're going backwards, but you're not. You're compromising with yourself. That's the final lesson. That's the final test. The final test is fighting yourself. The final test is compromising yourself. The final test is contradicting yourself. But not only compromising with yourself, not only contradicting yourself, but doing it and not feeling like you're doing something wrong. Doing it and understanding that it is actually a part of the lesson and that this is how you pass the test. So it's not about winning. It's about learning to be flexible and adaptable and learning that you are not defined by the goal that you set for yourself initially. You're defined by the need to recognize that it's the goal itself that was the problem. Setting that goal was the issue, but setting that goal was necessary for you to get to the best version of yourself. And the best version of yourself loves the old self and it loves who you became, but it is not identifying fully with either. It is both. It's in the middle. It doesn't see one version of you as better than the other version. It sees both versions as like beautifully perfect, and it wants to experience both of them together. So that's why it's in the middle. That's the test. That's how you pass the test. There's no other way. There's no other way.